Hi, Rashmi.
Hello, sir.
How is Kerala?
Good, good.
Good. Enjoying backwaters and
Yeah,
everything.
started work from home, Flipkart.
Oh, work from home on Flipkart. Wow, that's nice.
Yes.
What is the process for
So
work from home?
it was social media. So it is
Hmm.
related to outbound calls, not inbound. So any complaints and all, we have to give a call back to customer and give the solution, resolution. वैसा वाला.
Okay, okay. That's good.
Hmm.
Hello, Vajanti.
Hello, sir.
How is your Satyanarayan ka puja?
It was good.
All went fine. I hope you
Yes, yes.
asked for blessings for us also, for me and Rashmi
Everyone, sir,
also.
everyone.
That's nice. All fine with you guys?
Yes, sir. How about you?
I'm also good. Thank you for asking. This has been a bit hectic on work office front, but yeah, good to have Saturday and Sunday off, and especially a weekend where India-Pakistan match gonna happen tomorrow. I'm really excited for that.
Oh, is it? Oh. Okay,
You
I'm
guys are
not
not aware?
updated about it. No.
So there is an Asia Cup starting from today,
Not aware,
uh,
not aware.
and tomorrow is India-Pakistan. Wow, that's going to be a mouth-watering match.
So then
Badla
you have
badla
timed
hoga.
our classes tomorrow.
So, ma'am, the classes would be somewhere in the morning itself because the match is somewhere in the evening. We have the
Okay,
match around 7:30, I guess. It starts
okay,
Indian IST time. It's in Dubai.
okay,
So कल होगा मौका मौका वापस. Let's see.
okay. Ajay, sir,
Okay.
I have spoken about that they had called up from the institute itself
Okay.
yesterday to check how many classes are left for advance.
Hmm.
And then I have told them about the basics, what they had told me. So they said they'll come back to me on that.
Okay. Sure. Nobody approached me so far, but I will definitely have a word with them also.
Yeah,
Okay.
someone by the name Poonam called up.
Okay. I'll speak to her then.
Okay, sir.
Okay. I have emailed you guys something on your inboxes. I hope you guys have received the files. Have you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's great. Vajanti, have you received it also? Not sure if Vajanti has received it, but I hope अगर मुंबई to केरला पहुंच गया है तो मुंबई to अंधेरी भी पहुंच सकता है शायद.
Sir, हाँ sir मिल गया.
Okay, that's good. Okay. See, that's the same file which you see on on the screen right now, which I'm sharing. I hope you are able to see my file, the screen which I'm sharing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so these are your final few topics which are left out from the portion. I have checked a few things. These are very, I would say some of the things are very basic over here, like linking multiple files or sheet referencing or something like a nested if. Okay, these are not like advanced level of topics, but these are like more of like good to know kind of things, and these are basic steps which will help you to understand certain broad level topics. Okay, these are like building blocks, some of them. So I will be focusing on the next few days on these topics so that we close these things out, and then we can revise if there is anything where you are getting stumbled, are you not confident about certain things. What I request you guys is that all the emails which I've sent you, you can go through all the Excel files at your own pace. Okay, you will have at least 2 weeks from now. You can go through all those Excel files. Let me know if there is any confusion, if there is any concept which you have not been able to comprehend well. Okay, I have also shared the links on my YouTube channel with you guys, so you can go through those things also, and let me know if there is anything which is bothering you, because once you are okay with the basics and stuff like this, the advanced topics which you have taken, then I can take you to macros, how you can automate Excel files, how you can do a basic level of automation where no prior coding knowledge is required per se, but the Excel will generate a code automatically for you. But you need to have the appetite to understand the code which Excel generates, basic things, because that itself is a big learning curve. Macros itself is a vast sea of ocean. Okay. So I won't expect you guys to be a champion in that right from day one. But if you want to make your career as an automator, as an automation guy, as a guy who can create macros, automate stuff, and get uh, get rid of manual work, then of course you'll have to spend some time with VBA. I would say on an average, if you spend 2 hours, not 2 hours, I would say at least 5 to 6 hours a week on VBA for a month, I think you will have the necessary running knowledge of macros which is required to at least start with the automation work. Okay. So any of you is dreaming right now that you want to achieve that automation kind of a level, a coder, you want to be called yourself as a coder or a macro man. That's what people give the tag name, or macro woman. So any of you would like to explore a career in automating stuff? Anyone from both of you?
Sir, I don't mind,
No
but
idea, but if you learn, it is okay.
yeah, it will just help being relevant in the system.
Okay, no worries. So I'll try my best to give you the best level of comfort level when it comes to macro coding, because the macros is like a mental block for some people. They just don't feel comfortable by hearing the word macro itself. So macros is going to be a very interesting topic. But before we reach there, we need to close these certain things. These are a mix of basic and some advanced level topic. So we will try to close these, and once we are closed, we will be visiting whatever we have covered so far, and just skim through it and understand what requires certain kind of conceptual level of understanding. Then we can definitely focus only on macros and close this batch. Okay. So starting with this beautiful thing today is called sorting. Now uh, both of you have been around Excel now. Have you ever used this sorting, the sort and filter word? Have you ever
Yes,
used
sir.
this particular thing?
Yes, filter
Yes,
sorting.
sir.
You guys have used filter and sort both, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Now I'll take a small test with you
Oh
guys.
gosh.
Okay. A small thing, small thing. See, not a big thing. It's not कि हम लोग IT में बैठ रहे हैं. Okay, nothing like that. Just a small thing. Okay. If you guys can give me a good answer on this, it will at least give me that benefit, कि yes, you guys are aware of these topics. You guys know the basics about this, and then we can go ahead from that topic to another topic. Okay. So here's a
Okay.
small thing. The first task is this particular sales data is there. These are some numbers given over here. Uh, so how would you approach in sorting this particular figures?
Either in ascending or descending order, just go to
Any
sort and
any any order. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me generate a random numbers first. Okay, fresh banate hain. Let's do it a fresh thing. So I will do rand between. Okay, let's do it between 99. Okay, 99 and 1000. Anything in between. Okay. तो मैंने इसको कॉपी किया, इसको पेस्ट वैल्यू कर दिया. Right. Now you guys tell me, how do you sort this data? Ascending, descending, कुछ भी चलेगा मेरे को. Let's go with descending
Select.
first. Hmm?
Just go to
Select.
sort.
Sort.
Just go to कहाँ पे sort?
Select. Right side.
Sorry, I'm really not aware of Excel. Can you guys guide me? कहाँ पे
On the
जाना है?
right.
On the
एकदम
right.
right में.
एकदम
Right
right
side
में.
में
Under
filter.
editing, sir.
Filter and sort.
Filter में.
Sort filter.
Sir, under editing.
Sort.
Under editing. Editing.
Editing on the top
There
where the
auto
tabs are there.
Oh, ribbons. Okay, you are saying ribbons में जाऊँ. Editing तो
There
नहीं है
auto
इधर दिख रहा है
sums.
कुछ.
Sir, उधर है
Auto
ना
sum.
sir, font alignment number
अच्छा अच्छा
style
अच्छा
ये
अच्छा
ये
अच्छा.
ये.
Okay, this.
इधर.
Thank you,
This.
thank you, thank you. Okay, okay. तो यहाँ पे अभी क्या करूँ? Smallest to
So-
largest.
Largest or
largest
largest
or
to
smallest.
smallest.
Okay.
Anyone.
Anyone? Okay, let's
Yeah.
click on this one. Wow,
So
that
first you
really
have to
worked.
select the range.
Select it. No, select it.
So select the
Okay.
range and then.
Then.
अच्छा, without range select किए नहीं होगा क्या?
First नहीं होगा ना.
Okay.
अगर
तो
filter डाल के किया तो होगा.
होगा.
okay. All right. Okay. First of all, very good, very good. I'm really appreciate you guys. You guys are aware of these basic things. So first thing is that it's a good point. You guys mentioned it correctly कि आप लोग को पहला selection करना पड़ेगा. Okay. Once you select the range of cells, then it becomes very easy to apply your filters on that. Okay. अभी आप लोग यहाँ पे दिखा रहे थे, which is very good. I really appreciate. Sort and filter is there over there. Okay. But there is also sort and filter facility in the data tab. Okay. So this is how things really integrate with each other. You can see कि data में most of the people will do some sorting and filtering work. So what they did is they took a small unit of this and tried to club it in the home tab so that maximum things what you do is you need to have it these operations, these tools handy in the home tab itself. So that really works very well. But आप एक चीज देखो, आपको क्लिक्स भी कितना लगता है. ओके, हाउ मेनी क्लिक्स यू रिक्वायर टू डू योर जॉब. ओके, ये आज तक मतलब यहाँ तक कंपटीशन लेवल हो गया है कि पीपल आर नाउ counting the number of clicks or the number of keystrokes which you put into your keyboard to get a particular task done. That is the unit on which they are checking your performance or your productivity. Okay, which is what you guys gave me was a good answer. You select this becomes one task. Then I go here, two tasks. Then I pick up this, becomes a three-task job, and my job gets done. Okay. Another way of doing this particular same thing would have been I don't need to go and purposely select this list. अगर ये continuous list है, it will still work fine because these are numbers. So numbers के साथ we can do that leverage. You know, I can go to data and I can just click on any of these numbers directly. Smallest to largest, yeah, largest to smallest. Okay. If I do the other way, largest to smallest, if I just click on this, see the sales header is still on the top and the numbers are the only cells which are changing as per the ascending or descending order. You guys agree with this? Right? Kabul hai aap log ko?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if I go to this, these are some employee names. Okay. So, what do you guys suggest now? What should I do now? इसको मुझे
तो-
अल्फाबेटिकल ऑर्डर में करना है. तो कैसे करूंगा मैं?
हाँ उसमें फिल्टर में है.
फिल्टर में जाऊं. Filter this.
एक मिनट रुको.
Come on.
सॉर्ट में है ना. सॉर्ट में है. नहीं.
Okay. Should I click
याद
on
नहीं आ रहा.
short? Yeah. Come on,
हाँ वो
girl.
ये हाँ ऊपर वाला.
ऊपर वाला.
ए.
इसको.
Yes.
दोनों
Yes.
agree करते हो? Both of you agree on this?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Somebody got disconnected क्या?
हाँ
Yes,
मैं एक
Okay,
मिनट सर
there
मैं
is
ना दूसरे
another.
इसमें कनेक्ट कर.
Okay. Good. No worries.
एक मिनट सर मैं लॉग इन कर
Okay.
आई एम हियर हाँ बोलिए
Okay. No worries. So I will just go here and you guys are saying A to Z को click करो, right?
हाँ
So ये final answer lock किया जाए?
हाँ सर सिलेक्ट नहीं करना
Okay.
है क्या
लॉक किया
हो
मैंने।
गया
हो तो गया, लेकिन क्या हुआ? मेरा हेडर था एम्प्लॉइज। क्या हुआ हेडर को? हेडर भी बीच में
अच्छा
चला
वो भी
गया
चला
सॉर्टिंग
गया
में। शिट।
सर
हाँ तो
नीचे
सिलेक्ट
के
करना पड़ेगा
क्या करना पड़ेगा?
सिलेक्ट करना
सिलेक्ट
पड़ेगा
ओके।
नहीं
हाउ डू यू डू दैट?
वी डोंट मतलब एम्प्लॉय को नहीं सिलेक्ट करना है बाकी नाम
ओके, सो नाम को ही सिलेक्ट करना है। ओके, सो ये ऐसा करना पड़ेगा, राइट? ऐसा करके फिर ए टू जेड करते हैं, करेक्ट? ओके,
हाँ
या इट वर्कड, इट रियली वर्कड। बट small tip, okay, for you guys, whenever you have some kind of data, अभी यहाँ पे there is a minute small difference which I want you guys to understand. Not unnecessary knowledge, but a good to have knowledge. Whenever you have numbers, numbers, okay, और आपका header है उसको assign किया हुआ which is in string or letters, okay, here you can take the liberty of just not even selecting anything. You can just click anywhere in this number continuous cell and you can click on A to Z or Z to A, and it will do the sorting for you, and it will take care of all these things because these are all numeric data which is sorting, and it has nothing to do with the headers. तो headers को पूछता भी नहीं हो। पर यहाँ पे क्या हुआ है, आपका header भी string है और आपका data भी string में है, is in characters, right? तो सीन क्या हुआ है कि it needs to understand कि the first entry is a header and the rest of the entries are my normal uh, data. Okay, so what you guys did is correct. Okay, I'm not denying this. You selected only the data relevant to it. Okay, but a better option would have been आप किधर भी क्लिक करो इधर, ओके, और इस सॉर्ट करके जो ये A to Z और Z to है ना, इसकी जगह पे आपको एक एक विजिट मिलेगा। ओके, इफ यू क्लिक ऑन दिस विजिट ऑन द सॉर्ट बटन, it gives you the access to a wizard. Okay, in this wizard what it does, it picks up this column E. You can see it's sorting by column E, and you can sort it by cell value, that is whatever the is value of the cell, or you can do sorting on this color or font color or conditional formatting icon. ये सब हम बाद में देखेंगे, cell color, font color, okay, but right now we will just focus on cell value. But here on the top, if you see, there's a my data has a header. Okay, if I click this, if I select this, automatically आपने जैसा selection किया था ना कि header को remove करके you picked up the rest of the data automatically. That same thing Excel will do on its own. It understands, it learns your data, it understands, okay, the first entry is a header and the next of the entries are all text values. So it will do that. You just click on OK and it will work like a charm for you. Got it?
Sir,
Any confusion? Yeah.
I had one question. So when there is numerical and there is alphabet, you mean to
हाँ,
say you don't even have to do control A or you don't have to select the range. You just can go click anywhere and do ascending, descending.
ID it should work. Let's do it right now. मैं आपके सामने एक डेटा ऐसा बनाता हूँ जो which will be a mix of both numbers and string. ठीक है? Okay. Now this is the data which we have, right? Sales और ये अभी इसके अंदर क्या हुआ है, ये जो range है इसके अंदर partial thing is the numbers and the other things is also a string. Okay, here if I try to do something like this, A to Z or Z to A, ये already sorted है. Let me do it like this. See, यहाँ पे it is able to pick up the things on its own. It's able to understand कि string कौन सा है और numbers कौन सा है, and it's able to bifurcate it automatically. It doesn't require any kind of wizard. आप देख सकते हो मैंने कोई wizard इसको use नहीं किया. I've just gone and clicked on Z to A or A to Z, and it is picking up either numbers first or the alphabet later. But if you click if you notice this Z to A में जब करते हैं, so it always picks up the numbers, the string first, and then comes a number. And when you pick up A to Z in the ascending order, the numbers are picked up first, and then the letters come next. Do you know the reason why? Any idea why these numbers come last? I mean, the letters come later and the numbers are
Because
assigned
it's
first.
Excel.
Sorry.
Because it's Excel, so it gives numerical value more value than the alphabets.
Not that. Actually, what happens is every number or every alphabet, okay, which is there in the keyboard, okay, that character is assigned something called as ASCII value. Have you heard about this word called ASCII value? Okay,
No.
it's a standard way of uh, developing software of keyboards. Okay, when you make drivers for keyboards and mouse, okay, they ensure that this kind of code is embedded in that software. Okay, what it happens is this is a standard way of interpreting a number. ASCII कोड ऐसा होता है कि हर एक जो है small a or capital A, that small a and capital A is basically given a numeric code behind the scene. Okay, उसके पीछे behind the scene it's given a numeric code like I think 65 is a code which is given to letter A. How do I know that? If I go to a function called as char, okay, ये char मतलब characters है, okay. If I open this, it asking me for a number. If I give it a number called 65 and I close this particular thing, I get A in return. So behind the scene, every alphabet is basically assigned a numeric code. Okay, so by default, numbers are always preferred way of interacting with any software. Okay, so number zero से लेके चालू होता है and then it goes on till whatever number we have. But there are some special numbers like 65. They encoded using this ASCII technology and they represent the character A on the software. And that's why we will see when we sort the numbers and alphabets together, alphabets always take uh, uh, a dissonance and numbers are always taken a precedence in the sorting order by default. So that's the actual answer of answering why numbers are sorted first and then comes the letters. Is because of this technology called ASCII code. ASCII is an encoding way, it's an encoder way. वो encode करता है, वो 65 नंबर लेता है और उसको एक स्पेशल नंबर बना के कन्वर्ट करता है into a character called A. And that conversion you can understand it by using this char function. If I keep on adding this thing, if I do like this, if I say 65 यहाँ पे लिखा है मैंने और यहाँ पे मैं बोलता हूँ 65 plus 1. Okay, and then what I do is I make a function over here called char and I pick up this number. If I do this control D, okay, control D, and if I carry on this particular thing, आप देखोगे सब alphabetical order में आपको ये numbers दिखना शुरू होंगे. So first the capital letters are coming. Now if I change this to, I think it was 96 है शायद, 96 नहीं है. I think it was 98. Yeah, 97 था शायद. 97 is where you will see small capital letter A to Z are encoded. So it's a way how numbers are taken and given a twist, a basic encoding होता है उनके ऊपर. एक किस्म का एक सॉफ्टवेयर, एक किस्म का एक there's a there is an encryption or coding which happens on that which transforms that number into a character, and that's why we see A B C D on the screen. So by default the keyboards and everything, all these have numbers as a precedence. Numbers are taken and then converted into different characters which we see on the keyboard. Okay, so just to answer that particular thing. Any other questions you have?
No, sir. Only on the left hand A column which you mentioned, right?
Yeah.
You could just keep the cursor on 873 and you could just click on sorting and it would get sorted. My question
Yes.
was
Correct.
regarding that you don't have to select the range. Even
No.
if you select a number, it can sort it.
Correct.
Correct, na? Okay.
Yes. बट
Yes.
यहाँ पे क्या है, यहाँ पे आपको डिस्टिंग्विश करना पड़ता है कि आपका
हाँ,
हेडर
वहां पर
is your first
yeah,
entry.
that I got it.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Now we are coming to a bit complex version of sorting. Okay. Here is some kind of racing track information. Here are different racers जो अलग अलग tracks पे racing कर रहे हैं, अलग dates पे उन्होंने racing की हैं. They have different age and different time at which they have completed the race. Okay. Now the question over here is that I need to find out who is the fastest racer amongst them. और ये जो color coding किया है, it just made to ensure that the cells are moving when we do the sorting of this particular data type. Now, can any one of you take become a volunteer and just help me? How do I sort this data in such a way that I get to know who is the fastest driver among all these racers?
Fastest.
Sorry? Fastest. See, I could have
So
Sir,
used a
time
different lingo. Yeah, yeah. Think. Why I'm saying the fastest? तो क्या होगा? Time के related होगा, right?
correct.
Time कैसा कैसा होगा तो उसको हम लोग fastest interpret करेंगे?
इसने
If the
सबसे
time is
ज्यादा
the
कब से
lesser,
कम टाइम लिया?
lesser time,
Ah,
then that is
the
fastest.
lesser time taken is the fastest driver, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. Then how do you do this now? How do you sort your data to get your fastest driver?
So, sir, we'll put a filter tab. This is my understanding. We put a filter tab and then
Smaller to large.
Okay,
smaller to
okay.
largest we can do that.
Okay. I want you guys to understand कि sorting के लिए filter लगाने का जरूरत नहीं है.
नहीं, direct sorting.
Yes, you don't need a filter to sort your data. You can do a direct sort also. Okay.
Okay.
So कैसा करोगे आप लोग? Can anyone guide me on this?
Sort में जाना है.
Okay.
जो
Left on
data
time.
data की yes.
ये वाला, right? This is
Yes,
called
yes.
sorting
Yeah.
menu or या आप इसका wizard भी बोल सकते हो, sorting wizard. I click on this. So the moment, see, the beauty
Sort
of
by
this
yes.
particular thing is if you see this, okay, I did not select anything. Did I select anything? I just kept my cursor anywhere inside this data set, right? Or then I click on this. What happened is the moment the sorting wizard opens, your data is automatically selected. And because here we have selected my data as headers, the headers are not getting selected over there. Correct? Did you guys observe this?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is minute thing, but these minute things will make you more exceptional, more advanced as compared to other people because people get deceived by looking at things. Okay, they don't look at minor things. Okay, so यहाँ पे now what you need to do? What is the next thing which you will do?
So, sir, sort by time.
Correct. So I get my headers over here. All the headers are showing up over here because I've selected my data as headers. That's why I'm getting the header names. So I
Yeah.
sort by time. Now,
Yeah.
what should be the order? Smallest to largest or largest to
Smallest to
smallest?
largest.
Smallest to
Smallest to
largest.
large.
Should I click on OK now?
Sir, can you just see what is cell values?
Yeah, yeah.
They are also.
Cell values है, cell color है.
So, there is some yellow color. Why have you put that?
वो मैंने demonstration के लिए रखा है कि you
Okay.
can see right now it's a fourth record, but when we
Okay.
click on OK, you will see it's moving. Okay.
Okay.
So, okay, the moment I click on OK, you can see This yellow one was a fourth record. It has now come on to the sixth record. Okay.
Right.
And this time is getting sorted beautifully. You can see that the fastest racer is who? Zane. Right? He's the fastest racer right now, fastest driver, because he's completed a race within 36.1 seconds. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any
Okay.
confusion on this?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So you guys, the reason why I kept this yellow tab is कई लोगों को ऐसा थिंकिंग होता है कि ये टाइम कॉलम ही सिर्फ सॉर्ट होगा, बाकी कुछ सॉर्ट नहीं होगा, बाकी एज इट इज रह जाएगा. Okay, you get my point? Why did I put this yellow color का tab?
Okay. Yes, yes.
Some people think अरे सिर्फ टाइम कॉलम ही सॉर्ट होगा, बाकी तो कुछ सॉर्ट नहीं होगा. ऐसा नहीं है. When you selected the whole data set, the whole data set gets selected, gets sorted automatically basis the attribute which you have selected. Okay. Now, just trying to complicate this thing a bit further. Okay. I want to sort the
अरे
same.
class है.
Sorry. I want to sort this
Sorry.
data in such a way where you have the racer sorted over here, and then within that racer, you get to even see the sorted time. मतलब समझे आप मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ? Okay, let me explain you by using your method that is called filter method. Okay, अगर मैं यहाँ पे filter लगाता हूँ and say I put a filter on Isaac. Okay, this guy has played 3 races. Okay, so I want the data to be sorted in such a way that Isaac का सब records पहला आ जाए, एक साथ आ जाए, or Isaac data should be sorted in such a way that the time should show 38.4 on the top, 47.9 in the middle, and 52.8 at the last. So uska pehla record should be sorted as per the racer. That is Isaac ka ek set, then Logan ka ek set, then Zane ka ek set, and within those set of Isaac, it should also sort as per the time. Getting my point? समझा कि नहीं आपको?
Yes, समझे sir.
For example, I want to show you like this. यहाँ पे मैंने आंसर किया हुआ है. So I want the data to look like this. All Isaac coming together. Okay, you can see Logan coming together, Oscar and Zane coming together. Basis the alphabetical order set. तो आप देख सकते हो I सबसे पहला आएगा, then L, then O, then Z. Or within Isaac, you can also see the time is sorted. The least time is on the top, then the second, then the third. Same goes with Logan. Okay, so we are trying to sort using 2 different columns. Okay, that is where I'm trying to take you guys. Are you guys able to understand the point, the question, the problem?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how do I do that? It's something called as a major sort and a minor sort. Okay, that's what the official term is called, major sort and the minor sort. Now you can do it in 2 ways. Okay, just observe what I'm doing right now. What I do is I can go and I can just click on this sort. Okay, the moment I do this sort, again this particular thing opens. It shows me my data has headers. Now, first thing what I will do is I'll say first go and sort the racer. Okay, from A to Z. Then on top of this sorting, I'll add another level of sorting, and you can see, you can read it over here. The first preference is sort by the racer, then by time. And the time I can say smallest to largest. The moment I click on OK now, you will see all Isaac is in one set, Logan is in one set, Oscar in one set, and Zane as one set. And within that sets, these are also sorted as per the time. Okay. Any confusion on this?
No, sir.
No, right?
No,
So
sir.
ये एक सबसे simple and सबसे easiest way है, and this kind of double sorting, okay, वो करने के लिए the best way is to use this particular thing. Okay, this tool becomes very handy when you want to do multiple sorting. मतलब आपको multiple attributes के लेके sort करना है, तो ये सबसे best तरीका है sort करने का. This will also explain your auditor, whoever is auditing your data, he can also go and check the sort menu or sort tool, and he can understand how, what order of precedence was followed for sorting your data. All right.
So,
Okay.
sir, here just a little more. Now, suppose Isaac were 10, for example. 10 Isaacs were there.
Hmm.
And under Isaac, there are different timings. So, we can, and if suppose we want to just give the, like I'm just thinking from you in pharma, we have lot of suppose managers and they have representatives under them and with the performance at the side. So suppose there are 100 managers, like 100 Isaac, like that. So we can put a filter there also, and then when you click there, you will come to know all the representatives under Isaac. We can do that also.
Uh, can you explain it,
For
elaborate it
example,
further?
there are 100 managers in an organization,
Okay.
and 100 managers have 400 reportees, for example.
All right. Okay.
So under each manager, there are 4.
Hmm.
Correct, but the CEO wants to look only at the only at the manager data, but
Hmm.
under that manager data, if suppose we put a filter and under that filter the 4 representatives come and we also come to know their contribution,
Okay.
can we
Okay.
do that at multiple levels?
We can. That is another way. There we will be covering that thing in the subtotals.
No, so it will not come under different levels. Means under this Isaac we can't put a filter. That's what I'm asking.
You can. You can. See, filter आप लगा सकते हो. जैसा यहाँ
हाँ.
पे है. If I put a filter over here on Isaac, right? So these are
हाँ.
your performances which you can see over here.
हाँ.
Okay, and it's in the alphabetical, it's in the numerical order also. What I would suggest you is that your question, which I understand, the way I understand is that probably it's something to do with this kind of thing, subtotaling. Okay, इसमें क्या होता है ये देखो Toyota Max दिख रहा है आपको, right? This is one level which you see on a Toyota level कि Toyota का sales कितना हुआ है. Okay, but if I want to go कि within Toyota कौन से cities में हुआ है कैसा हुआ है, so I can go on a different level. I can break down this data further and I can understand कि कौन से level पे क्या हुआ है. If I go to second level, I come to know कि ये ऐसा दिख रहा है and probably first level पे Grand Max है.
Correct,
Okay,
correct. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This
so
is
ये
what exactly was.
so you can go on zoom it on a higher level, you can zoom in on a lower level also.
Okay.
Okay,
So this is something else.
yes, this is a subtotal kind of thing which we will cover today or maybe tomorrow, whatever time permits, but right now I think we have less than a minute. I'll share another link with you guys and we will continue with this topic. Okay,
Okay.
sure. Thank you.